President and CEO of the Enterprise Group of Jackson, Tim Rogers.
Morning.
Good morning to you, sir.
How are you guys?
Good. I understand you also watch Bluey.
I watch Bluey. Actually, my grandson is like a Bluey addict. He loves
so good.
Bluey. And so I love Bluey too.
Good.
Andy and I were at Kelly Express on County Farm Road the other day, and wow, what's going on?
Did you have to wait for the traffic backup?
I
But
love it.
It's a result of all the expansion for new manufacturing facilities along County Farm Road.
Yeah, the project's coming along really well. It's ahead of schedule. We're probably nearing 50% completion.
Wow.
Most of the stuff in the park has been completed. They're doing the ingress road right now. The water and the sewer is all done. The grading's done. The retention pond is done. The majority of the work that's left is along County Farm Road, which I know has been an inconvenience for some of the people there locally, but by the time we're done, it'll be much better roadway and a much safer roadway for pedestrians as well.
Things could be worse. It could be, I-95 in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So the improvements go actually all the way out to Deering Road, where we did some intersection improvements there, and then the Airport Road, County Farm Road intersection improvements. So it's moving ahead pretty rapidly. The weather's been very cooperative.
Yeah,
so.
for sure.
Dan Phelan just telling us that one of the reasons they're doing the Jackson College Advantage is to get more educated workforce for expanding Jackson County employers, and that's been one of your top.
It's been one of our number one priorities right next to the industrial park. In fact, when we meet with prospects, that's always the first question. I mean, everybody can give you a piece of dirt and tell you how much it costs. Not everybody can tell you where you're going to get your talent. So we've been, on the industrial park, we've been really marketing it, stepped up our marketing quite a bit. I know you guys have been partners in helping us. Have had a couple presentations with international prospects related to the EV industry, and the question they always ask is about talent. So we really look at our talent pool as an 8-county area. Our talent profile we just completed in the last week or so. It'll be online here pretty soon, so it'll be available electronically. But it has a lot of good talent information for our county and then the surrounding 7 counties as far as wage rates, education. We also include, I was just saying to Dan, a lot of the ALICE numbers, so for underemployed people that are a potential pool of workers that can move up based on more education or more job training. So we're trying to be very comprehensive in how we look at it. Jackson's still in the situation where a little more, there's about a third of the people that work and live here, and about a third of the people that leave for work, and about a third of the workforce that comes into the county for work. So it's a very dynamic workplace.
Yeah, but great jobs here and continuing to grow. And I think we've found that this is a great place to live and raise a family. I mean, it's just getting better.
Well, and I think
one of the
everything has to be looked at as a whole package, right? And you all know this, you promote it all the time. But our county as a whole has a lot to offer as a place to not only work, but to live as well. And we're going to see more pressure on that, especially as the new factory in Marshall gets to the point that it's up and running. Right now, there's still a shortage of houses that are listed.
Right.
So that's become a huge issue for us, is just the residential component.
Sure.
Well, interesting too. What I think is very telling, Tim Rogers, Dan Phelan, Brent Ellis, Jonathan Green, people who've come in to work in Jackson, never dreaming that this would be their final destination, are here for the rest of their lives. And I think that's...
Well, we hope so.
Yeah, that's the plan, but that wasn't the plan.
No, that wasn't the plan. That wasn't the plan. I mean, when we moved here, since we've moved here, I should say, 2 of our 3 sons have migrated here. Now we have a grandson here. Right. It has become a place where we've put down roots.
Well, to your point, I think you have people that came here and didn't just come for their job. They invested in their career and have worked hard to make Jackson a
Well,
great
and
place.
the amenities, I mean, when I talked about the talent pool in the 8-county area, if you look at that 8-county area for all the other amenities that it offers, you know, for a family, for
Right.
couples, for entertainment, you know, you can live in Chicago and drive 30 miles and not get all of the amenities that you get here when you
Right.
drive 30 miles. So that's a huge selling point, especially when we have to distinguish ourselves from other parts of the state and other parts of the country.
Yeah, and that Marshall battery plant that is going to have, we can't imagine what it is, but you know we are going to get some spin-off.
No, the 2 international prospects that we've already met with are related to that
Yeah.
factory, and so there's going to definitely be spin-offs all around Lower Michigan
Yeah.
for that plant and the others that are getting built.
Anyone local have any interest in possible expansion or?
Yeah, we've actually been negotiating with a couple of companies. The challenge is, you know, they want to be able to drive up and see this is, so when our
Yeah.
road is done, you can
Yeah.
actually drive in there and see.
Yeah.
So it's almost there. If you've driven out there, the asphalt on part of that road was laid in the last week or so, and the cul-de-sac, which will be temporary cul-de-sac, will be done in the next week or so. So
Yeah, shout out to Debbie. I know she's worked tirelessly on that project.
Debbie's worked tirelessly. She's become an expert on EDA reporting and keeping government bureaucrats
Yeah.
happy and make sure every penny's accounted for, which is how you should do it. So,
Well, keep up the great work, you and the team at the Enterprise Group. Thanks for coming in today.
sure. Thank you for having me.
Thanks, Tim.
Appreciate it.
Good to see you.
Tim Rogers, President and CEO of the Enterprise Group of Jackson. Stay tuned. Aaron Dimmick from People for the Parks and Trails joins us next.